Yo, 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 it's Danny D and Sarah C.
Have you heard? Do you know who Danny D is?
No.
It's a porn star with a cock that long. So it's Danny D here.
It's not.
No.
You should cut that. Can we start over?
No, staying in.
No, I was joking. I was
No,
trying to get the mood up.
Comparing me to Danny D is a compliment, so I'll take that. Hi everyone. Yeah, it's Dan and Sarah to the Late Mike podcast, and this week has been a bit of a long one for me. Anyway, I've been on the road a lot down in Cornwall. How's it been for you? Kids are off school now, aren't they?
Yeah,
Summer
they're on
holidays.
Summer holidays. It's actually been pretty good. Like, it's hard with you being away because then, like, I don't get that separation. Like, I do literally morning to night, everything.
Of course.
If you were home, I think it would be more enjoyable. Not like home all the time, but like coming home at night.
Yeah. What have you done with the kids?
We went to the live. It's been 1.5 weeks since they've been on school, right? So this week I did a lot of cleaning, to be fair, because for anybody who doesn't know, which none of you do, because we've put our house on the market.
Yep.
So I've been trying to get the house in like viewing tip-top shape.
Show home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking amazing.
And then
You've done so good.
We've had pictures taken on Tuesday, which was my biggest concern because like we're all over the house apps and stuff looking for our next home. And I feel like when somebody takes cluttered pictures of, example, a bathroom, if your toothbrushes are out, all your shampoo and conditioner is like not in the shower, that's fine, but like on a shelf, like right there, and it's just all in your face, that tells me that house has no storage.
There's no storage. There's no nothing.
Yeah. So I
so you
just wanted to get things tucked away.
Just throw in our stuff that we would have in the windowsills and stuff. Just chuck them in a drawer to make it
look.
But
to be fair, we don't have that much in the windowsills. Like we keep it there out of convenience.
Yeah.
Out instead of space.
We're currently living in our house. It's like very, very clean, which is a good way to live. Mm-hmm. But like putting the stuff away, which would normally just leave the toothbrush like in the pot.
Cup on the windowsill.
Yeah, but that's now away. So they would have viewed. If we had a view in today on our house, they would have come around thinking they don't brush their teeth. Like, where's their toothbrushes?
No, but it's just in like, I would call that a medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
The toothbrushes are kept in the medicine cabinet. And then like the only thing that I hide would be like our laundry basket in our bedroom.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to see that when
I
to
wanted to talk to you about like the house on the market and viewing and a little bit later.
Okay.
I just wanted like.
Why did I get onto that? Oh, what I did this week.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we had pictures taken on Tuesday. So Monday was like a huge, just trying to keep the house clean.
Yeah.
Because I think the pictures are one of the most important
Oh, it's the selling point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
it gets people into the house.
It's the first thing that people see, and that's what makes people want to view it.
And then trying to keep it tidy throughout the week. Not spotlessly clean like it was for the pictures, but tidy.
Yeah.
But then I took the kids for a nice walk. We went to the library, went out to lunch. Mm-hmm. We've gone to the park a couple times.
I love that you take them to the library because I don't know if a lot of parents do it because with school, I mean, people might listen to this and go, yes, but with school, which our kids haven't quite started yet until September, they bring home a book to read from school, like a library book or something. But we started this, 6 months ago, a year ago?
I think a year ago now.
Yeah, you had the idea of, well, let's just get them a kid's library card. Even though
There's no late fees on kids' library
Yeah,
cards.
we're just talking about our local council, obviously. But we have loads of books for our kids, which they grow out of, and then
I got sick of buying them because, like, you read them a couple of times, and then, like, you know,
They get their
they're sick of it.
favourites.
Yeah, they're sick of it, and they have their favorites. And I would buy books that, like, if Henry fell in love with one, didn't want to return to the library, we would buy one.
The dinosaur that pooed.
Yeah, he likes those.
Yeah, we actually bought one the other day because you saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, but I think it's really good that, like, once a week we go to the library, we get 10 books, we read them at bedtime, and then we go back to the library and get some more. But then next year, when Henry starts school, if he's still in this school that we've so far enrolled him in, he's allowed to take a book home every day, and he gets to pick it.
A different one every week,
Whatever
every day.
He wants.
Oh,
he can pick
that's
the
cool.
same one. He can pick a different one. He gets to bring a book home
that's cool.
every day.
Yeah, they really encourage reading and
Yeah.
everything, and well, I mean, every school does, don't they?
So I think when Henry starts school, we'll probably start reading. So when you're not here and I do bedtime, I've been starting to try to do a book with Henry and Emmy in Henry's room or Emmy's room. We can switch off.
Yeah.
So I don't have to read multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So I might end up just we'll read either a library book or Henry's book from school in Emmy's room. I'll put Emmy to bed, and then I'll go into Henry's room, read him a quicker book.
Yeah.
And then he'll go to sleep. So I'll still be reading twice, but maybe it'll just make him a little bit more sleepy.
Yeah, I've missed the kids this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate Cornwall.
Yeah.
No offense to people in Cornwall. And it's nothing about Cornwall. It's just the fact that I'm always down there and we live 3 hours away.
Yeah.
So the drive to Cornwall is just long. It's just, I'm going to Cornwall again. We're moving house. Why don't we just move to Cornwall?
You don't want to move to Cornwall.
Less mileage, though. No, there is something I want to talk about with Cornwall, and it's the roads there. Hate it.
Yeah, I saw your TikTok about it.
I made a TikTok, just a little bit of a rant, because the job I was doing was visiting many sites, popping in for 5 minutes, like maintenance sort of thing, on to the next one. But I spent like half the day, it felt like, just in a bush, just pulled up to one side, letting people go by. Like, the roads are made for horse and carriages.
Yeah.
A lot of the roads are big now, obviously.
But I feel like
the
reason is because it's an extremely popular area for people to go on holiday.
Yeah, which is another thing. Like, I made another TikTok. St. Ives is an example.
Yeah.
Have you been to St. Ives?
I can't recall.
I don't think you have. But yeah, there's a road that goes all the way down to the harbour. It is a road. It's for cars and vans and stuff. But the people on holiday are like, oh, cool, there's a road. Let's walk down the centre of it because no cars are coming.
Are there sidewalks?
Yes, they are. They're narrow as well. But it's just, like, it's hell.
Yeah.
Driving in St. Ives and most of Cornwall, in the villages, not like the main A roads and stuff, it's awful. I hate it so much. And it's actually funny because a guy that works for me, he doesn't have his licence yet. But he's got L plates and provisional stuff. So I said, well, you can whack the L plates on the van, start learning. I'll drive down, then you can drive around Cornwall. And he's like, so I can't drive on the straight road, the motorway. You can drive on the A roads. But then when we get to these the worst roads in England, I'm allowed to drive that with L plates? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there are parts of Cornwall which is absolutely stunning and really nice. But then there are, Anyway, moving away from Cornwall. It's being one of those weeks again where I've been away a lot, and I just want to get home. So I've been working late just to get all of my stuff done early to get back.
Yeah.
But I had Friday off there, didn't
Yeah.
I? Got Friday off because I worked till like 10, 11 o'clock.
You're going to do the same this week too.
It's going to be worse this week.
Yeah.
I've got to go over to Dover.
Oh, we're going to Germany Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, the mileage next week is Germany and back. Should we talk about Germany quickly?
Yeah.
I thought we'll save it until we've been there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to Germany for one day, so we'll talk about that in the next couple of pods or whatever. So Monday, Tuesday, going to knackered again.
Sorry.
Germany and back, and we get back Tuesday night late, and then I need to be in Oxford at 8 a.m, which is 2 hours away. So that's gonna be fun, and then eventually end up in Dover.
I know that you need to be here because, like, you need to work something out with your brother because your mom is staying over, so you can drop her off at your brother's house in the morning because she has to go super early. She should just stay at your brother's house so you can go Tuesday night. That makes the most sense.
It does make sense.
The most sense.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably do something like that. Anyway, so Oxfordshire and then over to Dover, which is 4.5 hours.
Nobody knows where these places are, though.
Yeah, they do. Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where the boats left. Well, Folkestone is where the boats left on D-Day. Leicester and then West Wales and then back to Bristol, which is just mental. It's a ridiculous amount of driving.
It's a lot of driving.
So it's going to be long next week, and I don't know if we're going to be able to record because then we got a wedding.
Yep. I haven't gotten a dress. We need to get up tomorrow and go.
Yeah, we're going to go dress shopping tomorrow.
Oh, and I got to go food shopping tomorrow.
But yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, I just wanted to basically cover what we've been doing this week. And so I've just been driving a hell of a lot. Done 1,000 miles this week.
Are we going to talk about our viewings?
Yeah, let's talk about the house.
Are we doing that now, or is that like a fully separate thing, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we start talking about it, so let's chat about it.
Yeah. So we kind of told you already that the house is on the market.
The house is up for sale.
So if you're looking for a 3/4,
we're not going to give our address out, so there's no point.
I'm not going to give you my address. Just send us a message and I'll send it to you.
Don't. No, but
if
no one's going to send.
Your house is on the market. Message us. You want this one. Anyway.
It's a lovely house we got here. We're very lucky, but we're in an area where it's cheaper because of the area.
And there's nothing around here. I would call this more of like a village vibe.
Kind of, yeah. Right, put it this way. I grew up in a town, I'm not saying places, in a town, we've moved 20 minutes away. The house prices were cheaper where we've moved to. We've been here 5 years, now we want to return to where I grew up.
Yeah.
We've just viewed 6 houses, which are all like 40 grand more than this house.
Yeah.
40, 50 grand. Some of them are like 10 grand more. Every single one of them is smaller than here.
Yep.
Less space than here.
Significantly smaller.
Yeah.
Not just smaller, significantly smaller.
We can fit like 10 cars on the drive. The garden is huge.
But
this is a fourth bedroom, which is a dining room, which we use it as a studio, so it's a downstairs room on its own.
I cannot understand the UK box rooms.
Oh, I know. Standard 3 beds.
I don't get it.
So that's what we're lucky with as well here.
We don't have a box room. We have
all three rooms,
double rooms.
Yeah. Like Emmy's room, the third room, if you had a double bed in there, you don't have a ton of space.
No.
But you could make it work. So with a single bed, loads of room.
Loads of space in there.
Henry's room is the size of some master bedrooms we saw today.
Yeah.
So the only reason we're moving is just to be a bit closer to family.
Yeah.
Now that Henry's starting school, we absolutely love our house, but that is why we're moving. But we had a viewing today.
Yeah, somebody came to see our house today. Which went well. They were their first time.
We just got an email saying they're first time.
We don't really know anything about them.
First time buyers, and they're exploring the area.
Yeah.
So they got loads of viewings. So hopefully they put an offer in like next week, but we just don't know.
Yeah.
But we viewed 6 houses today. Should we run through them or not? We can't really.
I don't think we need to because like the first 3.
I know what I want to talk to you about it. If you were selling your house, right, and you've got a viewing, you've got people coming around to see it with an estate agent. Are you going to sit in your house, or are you going to go in the garden, or are you going to just walk your dog, or just go sit in the car, or just leave the house open? Or you're going to sit in that house and just make it awkward? Because 3 out of 6, I think, or 4 out of 6.
Half of them at least.
The people were just in their house, like, yeah, help yourself. And that just gave me the vibe of like, I can't turn to you and go, this room needs some work done.
That, like you don't want to insult somebody's home in front of them.
You're not being insulted. It's like, right,
here's what we would do.
This is nice, but we're going to have to spend some money here because that needs to be done. The floor needs to be done. And they might be there thinking,
I just replaced these floors.
Oh, I like this. And I've just scrubbed these and vacuumed this to make it look nice in here.
Yeah.
So it's the type of people that we are. That if there was nobody there, we'd talk shit behind their back.
No, but it's not that. But every single house that we went into, I feel like we would be, well, our sofa might fit here, or we could get one like this one, but this sofa doesn't really work here. Like, like it's just our preference in things. It's not that their houses were gross or ugly or anything. It's just trying to put our lives into a new shape.
And what we did is we got my mum to have our kids.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were viewing, so we're out. But we also took my dog to my brother's house for the one viewing that we had at 11 o'clock this morning. So when they came in, there was no, if you go in, like, our dog's going to be there, just shut him in the room. Just took all of that crap out, so then they could come here, just see the house, if they like it.
I fully understand it if it's not public. Like the first house that we saw, there was a reason one of the people was there.
First house wasn't the issue at all, because she literally works from home. She's doing someone's hair in the dining room. Like, it's her office. Yeah. She's working.
Yeah.
Fine.
And her son was injured.
Yeah, he's got a snapped knee, a snapped leg.
He was okay. So they stayed in the rooms and
they left us to it.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy also, another guy, he sat in the garden, but he did also.
He was like part of the showing around, except for upstairs.
Yeah. I don't know.
It just feels weird. Like, if somebody came to view the house, if it's pissing it down outside, and they're like, then, could we have a viewing? I would still say yes, because I want people to see our house. But I would move our car just on the road right there. I wouldn't drive anywhere. Just move it to the road. Get the dog, get the kids, and sit in the car for half hour.
You don't even need to move the car off the drive.
But
the
that
drive
would
is
also
massive.
Be weird. It's like somebody pulls up and you're like, beep, beep, hello.
You wouldn't beep. You'd just be sat in there.
We'd all hide in the boot because we have tinted windows. The estate agents.
He's like, you've got a big enough house. You could just hang out in the studio.
No, I want people to feel comfortable to come in and critique my home without me being there to hear it. Cause
Well, the guy that hung out in his garden, his son left.
Yeah.
He said, I got rid of my son
and the dog.
And with the dog, I'm going to sit in the garden because the rugby's on. So I was like, the rugby's on. So when we're done in the lounge, he's going to go back because the rugby was on the TV.
Yeah.
I went into the garden. He's not watching it on his phone. He's just hanging out in the garden. So I'm like, what's that got to do with the rugby being on?
He didn't bother me that much, to be fair. It felt like the estate agent was a little bit uncomfortable with the people being there. So like she didn't want to say a lot because like estate agents also critique your home to the people who are buying it. You know what I mean? Like they will do that, but it's in a good way
Yeah, 'cause
to help
they'd be like-
sell the house.
yeah,
like,
like-
you could probably knock this wall down, or like
it's got a lot of potential here. Like they like this, but you could knock that straight through and
Yeah.
open plan it.
Yeah.
They give you suggestions to try and push the sale, don't
yeah,
they? Of course they do.
yeah. But like when the person who owns the house is sat right there, you can't be like, well, if you don't like this, I mean, I get it. I don't like it either. But like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
when the person sat right there.
So yeah, some people might have a different opinion and be like, "Oh, I don't give a shit. I'll just say what I want in front of them. I'm fine. It's just that I would rather just."
But it's decorative things that are not super easy to replace.
Yeah.
Flooring being one of them. That house in particular had very dark gray blue flooring.
Yes.
I said out loud, "Oh, well, I like these. I like the tiles." But realistically, I don't think I'd like to live in a home that has a really dark kitchen.
No,
because I spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
It felt really dull.
Yeah,
It was nice. It was really
modernized.
Really, it was all done and stuff. It just wasn't our theme. It wasn't us. So if we moved in there, we'd be like, it's a brand new kitchen, and I want to replace the kitchen.
Yeah.
I want to replace the cupboard doors or
Yeah.
something. It was just too dark.
And that's the problem with like style and things like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you get a brand new, fully done up house, but you don't like the style, it's like all that doing up is basically worth nothing to you, is it?
Yeah.
Because you don't like it and you want to make it your home.
Yeah, but we'll find it. We'll find the house.
We got to get a buyer first anyway. But it's good. I'm happy that we looked
Yeah.
today, because there was one that I had my heart set on.
Yeah. We're not our heart set on,
No.
but it was the top of our list,
Yeah.
and we've out of those 6. I'm happy to cross off all 6 of them. There was that one that you really liked.
There's 2.
Or the last 2.
Yep.
Yeah. The final one, I've had a think about it, and I don't think that we'd move there.
No.
Just because we're viewing similar style houses as that soon, which are in a better location.
Fair.
So
I still really like the second to last one that we saw.
yeah.
Dan thinks it's just too standard, like a standard 3-bed home. If you're in the UK, you understand this language. If you're in America, you don't understand this language.
Well,
So
we want
the
a
UK is small, so like standard 3-bed houses are like typically the same shape.
Yeah. Well, we'll just explain what our house is and what we're looking for, and as we're on the podcast, we're saying about what we want about the studio, but it's not massively important because we got 3 subscribers. But our house is a 3-bed. This room is downstairs as a dining room, separated from the rest of the house. So
/ bedroom.
So it's
It
a
was
4th
used as a
bedroom if we wanted it to be. So when your family come over, or your friends, because this is a bedroom that we use. We never use this as a dining room because we've got a conservatory where we eat dinner all through the year.
Yeah.
So then that's why we've used this as a podcast studio. So moving forward onto the next house, we want a minimum 3-bed. We want a decent garden, but it doesn't have to be massive.
It's not going to be the same size as the one we have here.
But
it's going to be a downsized
we
garden.
want that extra room so we can have a room like this for podcasting or for an
Office
extra
work.
bedroom. Office. We've got a desk over there. This could be a garage that we convert into a room like this.
This room, speaking of, is so multi-purpose. Like, we use it to film here, obviously. Yeah. There's a desk over there. You guys have never seen this, so there's a desk over there. There's a toy hutch, which looks just like a piece of furniture, but Olive Henry and Emmy's Olive Henry's and Emmy's puzzles and board games are in it. Yeah. And then there's a wardrobe right here that has all of our winter coats that we don't want to store upstairs.
A spare blanket for when my mum stays over.
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose room that we don't use it that often, but it's so useful.
The way you just explained that, it sounds like this place is so cluttered.
It's not.
But we've got all this space around us because it's just put away nicely and stuff. So if we got rid of this, so that house that you really like, and I'm just not 100% on it, it has an office out the back. But you go from the kitchen into that office and it's got double doors to go out into the garden. So the office bit is literally enough space for a desk at the end.
Mm-hmm. That didn't have a garage, did it?
No. The desk at the end, and then it had 2 double doors. So if we just talk about the podcast, if we sat there, it's narrower than this already. Where would the camera go? Because that's where the doors are to go out.
Figure it out. Let's not get too into
Where's all that stuff that you just spoke about going to go?
It's in furniture, though. It's just
even though it's got that additional, it's an extension on the back. It's an office, but it's not it's not that extra room that we're looking for. It's half of what we're looking for.
Yeah.
It's enough room to put a desk there. We don't work on the desk enough to need just an office.
Yeah, but it also
we
has
want a
that
separate
utility.
bedroom.
It also has that utility room, which is also small, but that's where a desk could go realistically if we wanted it.
Wouldn't.
And also the dining room. There's that dining room. They have a dining room table right smack dab in the center of it. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't put a dining room in the center of a table and just use it as a room to eat.
I know, but I would. I don't know. I can't see it being the one.
I loved that kitchen though.
It was a beautiful house. The whole house was decorated. Like we could move in there tomorrow and not need to touch a single thing. Yeah. We would, because that's the type of people that we are.
I genuinely don't know if I would, aside from decorating the kids'
To
rooms.
be fair, the colours were the same colour as our house as well. It's that colour over there.
Yeah.
And
sage
that we used to have in the living room.
Yeah.
So we do love that. They haven't seen it, so we're just talking in circles about this house, a mystery house somewhere. What's in the house? But anyway, that's what we've been up to, just viewing houses and working away and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's when do we have time to plan a podcast? But if you haven't seen our last videos, which you probably haven't because they got one view, spent a bit more time to do a tournament of the most bizarre food combinations. Those 2 episodes took me the most time to produce because I had to insert pictures and fucking all that editing shit. The worst performing videos we've got. So I'm scrapping the fucking...
What's in the box?
No, it wasn't that. That did it right. No, I say it right, it got like 13 views. We're not doing this for views. We do this because, well, I love it. Yeah. I've always wanted to do it. We talk more.
For me, yeah, it's to be able to talk to you, and it's also... Like, it sounds dumb, but, like, when Henry and Emmy grow up...
I knew you were going to say this.
Like, they can watch these and, like, know what we thought about. Like, not just who we are as parents, but who we are as people
100%.
In our 30s.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Imagine you could just go on YouTube and watch your mum and dad having a conversation.
Yeah. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, like, even if it doesn't pick up, even if we never get any views, this, for me... This is for Henry and Emmy.
I'm so happy that you've said that, because we said that when we first recorded, like months ago, first made this. And I naturally, as I always do, I do get a little bit hung up on the numbers, because it's when I start making clips into TikToks and all that crap. Yeah. I want it to do well.
Of course you do.
Do you know what I mean? I want to look at it one day and go, oh my God, people actually enjoy this, because I enjoy it. So I want it to be like, this is fun for me, so is it fun for you to actually see this?
Yeah.
But if there's nobody watching, sometimes I get a bit like, oh, fuck's sake, what's the point? But that was never why I started this in the first place.
Yeah.
But, so I'm glad you said that, because that's just kind of kick-started me again.
Yeah.
This, like, earlier, I was like, when you were recording, it's Saturday, but I'm like, I don't know, I haven't had the chance to plan anything. Oh, what does it matter if we don't upload?
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that.
It's for the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to go onto YouTube and listen to my parents talking when I was little.
Yeah.
See what they were thinking and all that stuff.
Well, I was gonna ask you about something that's trending at the moment, which is like so irrelevant to Henry and Emmy watching this 20 years down the line. But there's a TikTok prankster guy.
Yeah.
Called Heston James. Heston Cobb is his real name. Okay. I don't know if you've seen him. I've never known his name, but his videos popped up on my feed months ago. He's in like a Home Depot, and he screams like, "Oh my God, somebody help me! Somebody help me!"
Yeah. I have seen him. Yeah.
And then workers and people in the stores like, "Did you hear that person?" And then he goes behind into the staff areas and like trying to help and stuff. And then he's got a co-worker, another prankster mate, whatever,
yelling
the other end. Yeah. So then they couldn't find out who it is. He then sent 20 people dressed as mechanics into a mechanic, started pretending to work on people's cars, and all the mechanics were going, "Get the fuck out of here." And he's like, "No, I'm from higher up, like you're all doing a shit job, so I'm sending my guys in, taking tires off and stuff." Anyway, he's currently, he might face up to 9 years in prison.
Why?
For his pranks.
Which ones? So
he has got, I want to get it right, because I don't want to.
Well, somebody would have had to have pressed charges.
Yeah, there's a lot of charges. So he's facing 13 criminal charges, including 1 count of third-degree burglary, which is a felony, 2 counts of criminal impersonation, 5 counts of disorderly, I can't say that word, conduct. 5 counts of criminal trespass. I don't know if there's any more. But
those are all misdemeanors.
And fines up to 315,000. He's 21 years old. Here's the thing.
Those are all misdemeanors, though, aren't they? I don't know about impersonation.
So he could be. He's not set. So
no, I know. I don't know about impersonation and what was it, level 3 burglary?
I don't know. I can't.
Or whatever.
I don't
know if those are misdemeanors, but I think the other ones are.
Well, it's in the state of Arizona. No, it's not. Yeah, it's in Arizona. But I saw up on TikTok saying that he's in prison for up to 9 years, like RIP and all this stuff. But he's not actually sentenced yet. Yeah. So it's up to, he might get 6 months, but the max
probation.
Yeah, the maximum is 9 years, sorry. But I was watching it, and I don't watch that shit really, but I did think, it could be an idea, could be something to talk about. What do you think about, first of all, him being arrested for doing that, and if he got like 5 years? Because I think, yes, he should have got arrested. But there's people that, I don't want to say the word, because it's triggering for people, but sexually assaulted and stuff like that.
S-aid is what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the R word.
Yeah, that's still S-A.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not... Okay, I don't know the fucking terms to use. People that have done stuff like that, touched kids, murdered, whatever, facing less time than 9 years.
I feel like I would have to know more about the actual
Well, he's never
crimes.
hurt anyone.
I don't think he's going to get 9 years. If I had to guess, he's probably going to get what I think they should do. And if it's a jury trial, I imagine that is probably what they'll do, is like a hefty fine.
Yeah, well, it says it's 315,000.
Yeah, a hefty fine. And I don't know if he's a YouTuber or just a TikToker. If he's a YouTuber, he'll probably be making more money. If he's a TikToker, it'll be like less of an income if it's solely off of that.
I think that he'll use, he could, I don't know the first thing about him. He could use this as, unless he's literally locked away for 9 years.
Yeah. He
could just use this as clout because his viewers, his followers and stuff are saying free him, like, is it just harmless pranks? And it's absolutely ridiculous and stuff. So if he starts posting again after, when he's legally allowed to and stuff, he's not allowed contact with the 20 people that are involved, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Surely he's going to go all in on social media, isn't he? He's not going to be applying for jobs and stuff.
I mean,
and his fans are going to be behind him still.
I don't know him, so like I can't.
It's hard to talk about when you don't.
It's hard to talk about. I'm thinking like worst case scenario though, but like pranks can go quite wrong. And let's say like if we did this at a local grocery store, I don't know. I know he does it at like Walmart and stuff like that. But if the employees are now like panicking that they can't find somebody who needs help, they're gonna call the police.
I'll be honest.
An ambulance.
I will be honest. The first time I saw it, I chuckled.
Yeah.
I found it entertaining the first time because it was the high pitch scream. Because
it's like, silly.
It's silly, but it's followed by, like, if I was in that shop, it is funny. It is funny.
I think
but
the
it
problem
is
it
fucking
goes
stupid.
On too long. And that's why a lot of shops don't want you filming there
anymore. I think that's it. If it's the scream and then they're looking for the person and then his friend is the other end and he screams, because that's what got me. I first watched it and I was like, it's not funny. And then it's, because it says, like, the text says, bro's got a backup screamer. So they're all with him. They hear the scream, like, I'm so sorry, it wasn't you. And it is funny. The idea is funny. But then he's going into staff areas. He's going where he shouldn't be going.
But not only that, like, if something starts trending
on so many people are doing it.
So many people start doing it. And then, like, it's the boy who cried wolf. I don't know why I said that so strange.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody really is injured in the shop and are screaming, people might not come because of these kind of pranks.
The problem is, it's one of those type of viral ideas, trends, which can go dangerous. It can be a serious problem.
Yeah.
Or, like you said, it could just become way too much, like people copying it.
I don't think it deserves 9 years in prison.
No, it's added up from, I don't know what the burglary was. I don't know the whole ins and outs.
And the mechanic thing,
I saw a clip of that.
That's tampering with other
I would be fucked
I would be
off.
fuming if somebody touched my car.
If that was my car,
yeah.
and I'm watching that on a TikTok video, and someone's like, I don't know if they actually took the wheels off, because
Yeah.
like what I saw, a guy had like a socket set thing,
Yeah.
and he was like pretending. He wasn't
Okay.
actually like taking it off.
Okay.
Like you could tell, like this guy was like 20. He's never touched a
Yeah.
car in his life like that, and he's just like pretending.
But that's like, let's say it was a mom and pop mechanic shop that they went to or something, and
Yeah.
they could be losing business.
Which I don't think it is.
Well,
But
that's good.
but yeah,
I think pranks are a tough one, because like pranks can go so wrong with one little thing. I don't think that it deserves. Again, I don't know the burglary things and
No.
all that, but the ones that we discussed, like it doesn't deserve 9 years in prison.
no, of
but
course it doesn't.
I also think that pranks can go way too far.
Do you think they're going to make an example out of him? Because I would never in a million years do that prank. But if I was in that business of pranks,
Yeah.
and I saw that and go, oh, I might recreate, that's fucking hilarious. And then I see him getting time in prison, I ain't going to do it.
So
I don't think it's right to make an example out of him.
I do think, though,
But I think they
that
need to crack down on the
sometimes
fucking pranking.
things like
TikTokers.
this, kind of like we touched on before, things like this do make a person bigger online. Didn't this happen with like Logan Paul at the not the very, very beginning of his career, but like I know he
Well, the
peaked-
Japan thing.
No. Before that, he peaked on Vine, and then did he enter a house? Was he part of one of the houses or something? I don't know.
I don't really know.
don't
think he had anything to do with. I don't know. I didn't watch
and I wasn't
him.
talking about the Japan thing, but he had some issues before where I'm pretty sure he was arrested at some point,
I have no idea
and
about
that
this.
boosted him.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Well, to be
if I'm
honest,
wrong, sorry.
It might.
fucking
No, I
Logan Paul.
remember. I don't know if it's what you're talking about, but I remember. I'm going to sound like I was part of the Low Gang. I never watched it, but a video that was recommended, but did clickbait me, was either Jake got arrested or Logan got arrested
Yeah.
by FBI, but it was a prank from one brother on the other.
Yeah,
So it's all fake. I think that Jake got arrested by FBI. So I don't know if that's the headline that you saw, because it did make like
doubt
news and stuff, but it was all a hoax.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Anyway.
that kind of stuff does boost people sometimes. So
Yeah. There's also the other shit that they're doing, but I don't know. It's just something that popped up, and I thought, instead of just scrolling past that, I'll talk to you first about it on
you know
the
what's
podcast.
on, all over my TikTok feed right now
Right.
is the Gen Z stare.
What's that?
Have you seen that? So like,
I'm gonna sound
you know
so
how-
old.
So Gen Z made fun of millennials for a long time for the millennial pause. Do you know what that is?
No.
Like you take out your phone, you start making a TikTok, and like you press go, and you don't say anything for a second.
All
That's,
right.
that's called the millennial pause before you start filming.
Never heard of that. Okay.
The Gen Z stare, and this could be offensive to Gen Z people, but it is going kind of crazy right now. I noticed it yesterday at the fucking estate agents. Not the second one we went to, but the first one that the first one we went into for the second time. We drove away and came back. Do you know what I'm talking about? P.S.
Yes.
Yeah. The woman who was there
first one.
did the Gen Z stare. We walked in, like excited to be like viewing
Yeah.
houses, and we were like, "Hi, we're blah, blah, blah," and she's just like, "Hi," like that's the Gen Z stare.
I've noticed this in real life.
Yeah, and it's younger generation people who like they come across grumpy, right?
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because maybe like lockdown? Maybe like
I don't know. So Gen Z
Looking at
a lot
buffering screens?
I've seen some videos of Gen Z trying to defend themselves, and it's like that because it's mostly in retail work, obviously, where people
Yeah.
notice it out in the wild. But Gen Z is saying, well, it's because people are stupid in retail and they ask stupid questions. But which fine, we've all done that where somebody's like, "Can I have this thing that doesn't exist?" And you're like trying to think in your head, but you're not responding because you're like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" In your head. But with the Gen Z stare, it's the initial, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah.
And they're just like,
You've just reminded me. I went to Subway the other day. I told you about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The guy was a dick. Made a good sandwich, but I said, now if you're listening to this and you ever got this, please leave a comment and saying yes, that was a real thing. I'll Google it anyway, but that was a thing, and yes, you did nothing wrong. I said, do you still do the chicken pizziola? Which I remember being like a special. Or they did it, they changed the whole menu like a year ago or something, and it's shit now. Used to be the Italian BMT, now it's like
I don't care. Who
deli
cares?
meat.
Yeah.
It might have gone back. Anyway, And he said, no, but I can make it for you. And I was like, okay, that'd be great. And then he's like, just looking at me. And I went, so I'm thinking.
You asked him if they still do it. He said, no, I can make it for you though.
Yeah, I can make it though. So I go, oh, yeah, it'd be great, please. And then that's normally like, what bread do you want?
Yeah.
But he didn't say that. So then I'm like, Italian herb and cheese, please. He's like, yeah, all right. Literally like, all right. Because I was like, I'll get a foot long. Cool. He's like looking at me, and I go, I'm thinking he's going to just start making it. What do you want me to say? Because there's not time for cheese and toasted yet. So I'm like, and he goes, yeah. And I'm like, I don't remember what was in it. What was in it again? And he goes, I don't know. I've literally never made it. Never made it. What? I don't know. Literally in that tone. I was like, okay. It's meatball sauce, pepperoni, and chicken and cheese. All right, cool, whatever. And I'm thinking, fuck you, you miserable prick. Like he could have said, no. What is? I've never heard of it. What is that? Never heard of
it. I don't know how to make it, but if you know what's in it, I can make it.
What is it? What? But not. No, but I can make it for you.
Yeah. It's not like he said he didn't know what it was. He just said that they don't do it anymore.
Yeah. And then he was like, no, never heard of it. We've never done that. I have no idea what's in that. And I'm like, fuck me, I never worked here, so I don't remember either. Yeah, just right prick. I hate people like that.
I am going to say something that's going to piss people off.
Go on. People are rude. People are assholes these days. I'm just saying things, I'm guessing.
You're pretty close.
Yeah,
but I'm going to piss off the UK, the country that I now call home.
Go on then.
Y'all are rude.
Yeah, you pissed everyone off because you just said y'all. You never say y'all.
I do sometimes, sorry.
But you saying that, if anyone watches this, I'm just going to comment now saying y'all's... No, don't work. You're a cunt.
Y'all's a cunt. Obviously not everybody. I'm talking estate agents. The first two we went into... Very kind. I'm not looking for like overly bubbly people. I'm literally just looking for somebody to say hello and smile.
The B&B one. I'm not going to say it.
Cunt. I'm going to say it. She was a cunt. I'm British now. I'm allowed to say that word.
She was such a twat. Such a twat. I've never worked as an estate agent, right? But I'm guessing that if I'm sat at my desk and someone comes in and says these exact words, hello, our house is on the market. There's a couple of houses that you've got listed. We're really interested in getting a viewing on them. And then I would say, that's absolutely great. Take a seat. I'll take the details. What addresses are there? And we'll have a look at the schedule.
Which is what every single one of the other estate agents did.
And what did she say to us? It's like,
they're all online.
Yeah. Everything's on Rightmove. I'm thinking, why the fuck you got this office then?
And we were like, oh, okay.
We found them on.
We found them on. I said I have them saved on Rightmove, so we were hoping to see if you had any availability. And then she went to a file cabinet, pulled out the 2 brochures for the 2 houses that I asked for, and she said, "Yeah, just take a drive past them, and if you want to see them, call."
Yeah, drive past them. If you like the area, then give us a call, and we'll arrange a view. And I'm thinking, fucking, just book a viewing now. We'll find out if we like the area when we're there.
I think for me, it's not like the most 90% of the estate agents were fine. It was just that one with the Gen Z stare, and I think in her case it was that she was a letting person.
She does rentals.
Yeah,
so she was probably like,
she wasn't friendly.
I think she was okay.
The first person, not the woman that we ended up sitting down with.
Because we left there and you were like, everyone's so fucking rude. And I felt like, well, on that one, I didn't feel it as much. I think the first girl, I do get what you mean with this Jean.
She didn't say hello. She didn't smile. She did not.
I didn't get any bad vibes from that one, really.
I did. But the woman we sat down with, she was also a young girl. She had a bit of a Gen Z stare, but it wasn't a rude one. It was just I'm here to do my job. She was fine.
I felt she was fine.
Yeah. But receptionists here, I'm so sorry if you are a kind and friendly receptionist, but our doctor's office, the fucking vet today, the dentist, every time.
Remind me about the vet today, because I know what you're on about with the dentist. The dentist is a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she was. But
not the dentist. The
receptionist.
Oh my God. I don't.
The vet today.
Never known anyone like it.
Everything was fine. And we were very early in the morning. Not very.
Because I left.
Yeah, you left.
I left with Freddie to take him out for a walk.
It's just not friendly. She wasn't rude. She it's just because you said something about paying, and I said, it's okay, Dan, I got it, and then you can leave. And then, like, the tap screen